Oh, hell yeah! Welcome to the podcast, Stop Crying Poser, greatest podcast in Australia as voted by Tony Hawk, Tyler Hawk, Boney Cock, an actual hawk that flies around, and Terry Hawk. Put it in reverse, Terry! Put it in reverse! I'd like to first shout out everyone who tuned in live here on twitch.tv/Ninja Lifestyle. We have DCAA, Cassidy, Trick, the evil one, Gaijin, Striped Shirt, Samurai, and maybe a few more. We got a small crowd today because I'm getting started a little bit late. I didn't advertise the podcast on YouTube like I usually do, just because I wanted to test out the loyalty of the Instagram following. Instagram has this issue. I tried to enter a little contest last night, a tattoo contest. I'm having a really hard time talking right now because I just woke up only about 45 minutes ago. But I tried to enter this contest. It said, hey, you must comment on this photo by 10 p.m. when we choose a winner. It was fucking 1 a.m. when I got that picture. So Instagram let me down. And even here today, Instagram, I feel, is letting me down. Speaking of Instagram and speaking of being let down, check this out. One of our longtime friends and streamers, A Silhouette, also known as Austin Anglin, has gone missing. You guys can get some information on him on either Cassidy's Instagram, my Instagram, Varial Reality, or even a few other people that you guys see regularly here on the Twitch channel. The information I have right now is Austin drove from Texas to Salt Lake City, Utah to see a friend. On the way, his car broke down. His backpack with all his belongings were stolen. He has no wallet, phone, or money. He is mentally ill and in need of his medication. Please contact us if you have any information. So, I know not a lot of people watch this podcast, but the little bit of extra people that we can show, either on Instagram or if you guys want to repost there or Facebook or wherever, you never know how many people it might take. Maybe just one extra person we tell might be able to find this guy, get him back home, and get him back to streaming so that we can go to his stream, twitch.tv/A_silhouette, and make fun of our friend. But right now he's lost. Probably a bad situation to be in because you don't have a wallet, you don't have your ID, you don't have your phone, and I don't know about you guys, but I don't memorize all my friends' numbers, and you can't get anywhere without your ID. The guy probably can't even buy a bus ticket, so he's fucked wherever he ends up, and I'm sure he's okay, but we got to find this guy some help so we can get him back home in Texas. Moving on, let's start with a news article, and then I'll tell you guys a little bit about my life. So, suspect stole a truck and pointed a BB gun at Las Vegas police before being shot. That doesn't even make sense to me. Why is everybody getting shot? All he did was point a fake gun. The cop is supposed to be psychic and know that it's a fake gun. Why are they shooting people? All cops do is shoot people. Let's read. The suspect involved in a July 17th shooting near Sandhill and Desert Inn Roads stole a pickup truck, reversed it into police, and pointed his BB gun at an officer before being shot by Las Vegas police. Those brutal brutes. Those terrible police officers shooting an innocent man with a clearly fake gun. Now, we read these articles all the times of like people being shot, and then everyone goes, oh, fucking police brutality, fuck you. Cops are too fast to shoot. And they say that shit even when they shoot people with a real gun. The evil one comments, if people were less dumb, cops would use less bullets. Now, every once in a while, we do have a cop shoot an unarmed guy. Remember a few months back, there was the guy who got swatted or whatever, and it was the wrong house. So a guy got shot by the SWAT team who actually wasn't involved in anything at all. Completely random guy just opened his door and got shot. Yeah, that kind of shit bothers me and annoys me. But we do get these situations where cops fuck up like that. But the vast majority, I feel like in this situation, if this guy would have died, I would have been like, well, imagine what other dumbass shit he's doing in his life. If you're dumb enough to point a BB gun at a cop, I'm just curious what other dumb shit you're doing. Unless you're trying to commit suicide. In which case, just figure it out. Okay? Suicide by cop is some dickhead shit. in my opinion, because cop shoots you, then the cop feels bad. I feel like some people have this image of cops that cops go home and they just have this, cops just have this wall where they like scratch the number of people they killed, and then they come over to each other's houses for dinners and look at each other like, how many people did you kill this week? Oh, 7. How many people did you kill? Oh, I only got 3. It's probably not like that. Cops fucking, it probably is really terrible to shoot somebody and then later find out they were unarmed with a fake fucking BB gun. It's probably like really mentally fucking uppery to your brain, right? And, right? This guy probably is a crazy person, whatever. In a press conference on July 22nd, sheriff, blah, 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 who cares? The call originated 8:30 p.m. on July 17th near South Buffalo Drive in Flamingo, who cares? Nearby residents reported a stolen Dodge pickup truck. According to Wade's arrest report, the truck was valued at $35,000. Officers saw Wade getting into the driver's seat and saw the reverse lights go on. Police in unmarked cars turned on their lights and began following Wade. Plainclothes officers arrived around 11:30 p.m. to perform a felony car stop. Wade got out of the truck and ran as the vehicle rolled back towards officers. The truck hit an unoccupied patrol car. During this time, Mick Mahill was... What the fuck? I hate shitty last names. Mick Mahill. That sounds like a person's first and last name. Mick Mahill. Professional rock climber. During this time, the cop said Wade was seen reaching for a firearm and pointed his weapon at police. Officer Amundson fired 2 rounds at Wade, striking him at least once in the torso or abdomen. He was transported to the hospital for surgery. Wade was carrying a .177 Colt Defender BB pistol, which I imagine looks exactly like a real gun. Wade was booked in absentia and was charged with assault with a deadly weapon, resisting arrest with a weapon, and possession of a stolen vehicle. You know what? I don't want to read the rest of this. Good. Actually, you know what? We will. Prior crimes. Wade had numerous prior arrests before the shooting, including charges related to possession and intent to sell illegal substances, battery, domestic violence, trespassing, who cares, criminal contempt, who cares, possession of a stolen vehicle, and several traffic misdemeanors. So now he has maybe a fake gun charge, and now he has a reminder for the rest of his life to not fuck with cops. This guy's probably all methed out going crazy. The fact that he stole a car and had a BB gun, I imagine maybe you just have the BB gun with you just in case some good Samaritan tries to get the car back and you're like, hey, listen, dude, I'll fuck you up. Because I can't tell looking at a gun if it's a BB gun. I have some tiny guns here, a little 380 that looks like a toy gun that could for sure fuck you up pretty bad. I don't know. Whatever. Let's move back to the trivia question. Fuck all this cops and robbers bullshit. I went bowling last night, so the trivia question has to do with bowling. I'm going to keep you guys guessing today. We're going to go back and forth from my life and then back to the news and then back to my life. So as I'm bowling, I look up at the screen. It keeps giving me these weird little bowling trivia questions, weird facts. I guess if you get a number 5, 7, 10 split, it's called a lily. That's something I didn't know about, but that would be a really shitty trivia question. I want to get all mathematical with you guys. What is the rarest score in bowling? If you guys can answer that question, you will get a free Ninja Lifestyle sticker pack mailed to you if you live in America. I also encourage you guys to Google the answers to these questions. So I thought to myself, the rarest score in bowling, I would say that has to be a 300. Nobody gets 300s. And then I thought to myself, no, it can't be that, because people get those in bowling tournaments all the time. It would be more rare to get, 8 strikes in a row and then get one fucking 9 or something and then get another strike. It would be something up there, okay? Because everybody's out there getting 115s. Everybody's getting 125. So the answer, actually, DCAA got it first, 292. Seems weird, right? I don't actually know how bowling scores work. I watched that movie Alley Cat Strike back in the day on Disney Channel, and I remember the kid explained it. He was like, yeah, a strike is worth 20 plus the next thing you bowl, and a spare is worth 10 plus the next thing you bowl, and if you bowl all of them, you get a 300. And I thought to myself, oh, that's very simple. But now, every time I try to go bowling, I look up at the screen with all these X's and slashes and stripes and numbers, and I really have no idea how to fucking score it. I know a strike is sorry guys, iBookBoy said the rarest score should be a 0, but I think you'd be surprised at how many just drunk chicks go to the bowling alley and just bowl a bunch of gutter balls. The rarest score should be a 0. I forgot what the fuck I was talking about. That made me laugh. The score. I have no idea what the score means, dude. I never know. I get a strike, I know that that's good. I get a spare, I know that that's good, and I know that carries on to something later. Because if somebody else bowls like 2 5s in a row and I bowl 2 strikes in a row, we might have the same score, but I know like later on my shit's gonna skyrocket. I don't know how it works. I don't know. Thank God I don't have to score by hand, because I wouldn't know what to do. What was that movie? The guy always drinking White Russians, the dude or whatever, the Great Bukowski. I don't remember the fucking movie, but I know they were scoring by hand, and I could never fucking. The Great Lebowski, the Great Bukowski would be a much better. The Big Lebowski, the Great Bukowski would be the greatest bowling movie of all time. I can't believe I fucked up the name of that movie so bad. The Big Lebowski, the Great Bukowski. Oh man, that would be a movie I want to see. The Great Bukowski. Holy shit. No, that guy was like a super famous like poet back in the day, but he was famous for being super drunk and like violent to women and just a complete sleazy shitbag. But I guess he made great like poetry in the 80s and 90s. You guys have never heard of that guy, Charles Bukowski? He's like super popular if you're like a hipster. You go back, you're like, oh, Bukowski's one of the greatest writers ever. I don't know much about him. I've read a couple of them books that are pretty neat. Anyways. So, the winner is DCAA. Go ahead and get at me in the DMs somehow, and I will get you your prize. $292. If you guys want to surprise somebody tonight at a party, go ahead and give them that trivia question. Winner gets a blowjob. Speaking of bowling, I want to tell you guys about last night. It was quite a doozy of a night. Thursday night, Lily works late on Friday, so she says, you know what, let's go out tonight. My friends Brash and Caveman, they grabbed their chicks. We go to this place called the Gold Coast. We went to the Gold Coast because on Thursdays, they have $2 bowling. $2 bowling shoes, $2 for a game. I got in and out of there for like $12 on my tab. And here's what happened. I went there last week and bowling was fine. I'm pretty good at bowling. I've been bowling a lot of times. It's a fun thing to do here in Las Vegas. Half the casinos have bowling alleys, so you're gonna eventually like go bowling at some point. If you're in grade school, they do bowling alley like field trips maybe once a year. It's a fun thing to do. So I'm over there bowling last week, and you know I get my average whatever 140. 135, 140, 150 score. I'm throwing it in the lane. It's fucking turning. I got that left spin, that hook throw where it goes. I grab the ball with both hands and spin it all awkwardly, and then it goes right. Then that fucker turns left. Bow. Strike every once in a while. I can control the ball pretty well. I can even reverse spin it. I can fucking spin it the other way. Make that bitch go left, 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 left. Psych. Turns right at the last second. Bow. Hits the pin. I got this shit down. So this week, we go over there. I fucking do my regular spin. This motherfucker immediately turns left. My shit must have went 3 feet and turned left. Boom! Right into the left gutter. And so I think, oh, maybe I fucked up. I'm like, what happened? Maybe I'll throw a little harder. I throw my next ball. My shit goes 8 feet, immediately turns left. Boom! Gutter. 2 gutter balls to start the game. I'm thinking to myself, how the fuck? My spin didn't change. The way I bowled didn't change. You know what changed? The amount of oil or grease or whatever, wax, whatever it is they put on the bowling alley on that side that I was at, they fucked it up. It was different. So I spent the entire game trying to figure out this new weird, like, fucking spin. I'll tell you guys what, I bowled 3 games. I shit you not, I probably hit 30 gutter balls. 30. You know, there's probably times I could play 10 games and not get a single, not one gutter ball. But today I played 3. I must have got 30 fucking gutter balls. And then everyone's looking at me like, okay, here's the thing that was annoying. This was really driving me fucking crazy. Is everybody's like, oh, you're just mad because your chick's winning now. And I go, no, I'm not mad that she's winning. Oh, you're just blaming the fucking thing. No, I'm not blaming. There's 2 people here. Me and Caveman. We both bowl with the spin. Everybody else, all the ladies and all the girls, and this dude Brash, he bowls just a straight line. So, of course, if you're bowling in a straight fucking line, it's actually going to help you because the ball is going to gain traction faster and maybe even go straighter. It's going to help you fucking, like, you get rewarded for being a beginner. Yo, might as well have fucking bumpers up because you're bowling like you're fucking 6 years old. I'm over here trying to do some shit that I see on ESPN. The fucking hook goes all the way to the right, tiptoes over the gutter, turns left, bow, comes, hits it at an angle. So yeah, me and Caveman, we're miraculously, both of us, we happen to both do the spin throw. We're both blowing it. We're both getting gutter after gutter after gutter. It's terrible. And I'm just like, you know, I'm frustrated because I'm competitive. And this dude fucking Brash is like, I'm fucking you up. What happened? We should have put money on this game because we put money on the game last week. He's like, should have put money on this game. Why are you playing so bad? And I'm like, dude, it's the fucking, this lane is fucked up. And they put us on, this was a big bowling alley. It has like 50 lanes. I mean, I don't know if that's big for a bowling alley, but it seems big, right? 50 lanes. So we're on like lane number 9. I wanted to be over there on like around 50 because I think that's where the league, if you're in a bowling league, they play over there. I feel like they keep those ones nicer. We're over here where they put like all the fucking little birthday kids and shit that don't know how to bowl. And I think I think my first score was like 45, which is insanely bad. I think my best score of the day was 80. I didn't even break 100. I'm pretty good at bowling. I know some of you guys might be non-Americans. Bowling is one of those things where if you're okay at it, you're definitely going to break 100 every single time. Okay, so let me just explain it like that. If you're okay, you're going to break 100 every single time. If you're good, you're going to be in like the 170, 180. If you're like, if you practice every weekend, you should be above 200. But it was ridiculous. It was ridiculously bad. I remember when I was bowling at Woodward, you know, the homophobe capital of the world. I was bowling Woodward. They have no oil at all. So I swear to God, I could have threw that shit like a billiards ball, like a fucking pool ball. I could have fucking rolled that shit backwards. It would have rolled back at me. I could have fucking snapped my wrist back. That fucker would have rolled right back. It's super bad over there. There's actually no oil has ever been applied. It's just, you're just bowl. It'd be like if I bowled on my mini ramp over there. Yeah, so yeah, they take homophobia about as serious as they take upkeeping their bowling lanes. But so did the Gold Coast, the casino. Really nice casino. They got good games over there, good table games, big crowd of people. It was nice. So while I'm bowling, I drink a pitcher of Bud Light, then I drink another pitcher of Bud Light, starting to get, you know, a little buzz or whatever. And we go outside, dude. Swarm. Absolute swarm. Hundreds of thousands of millions of grasshoppers, which leads me to my next news article. Let's read the headline. Certain weather conditions lead to valley grasshopper invasion. Now, if you guys check my Instagram story today, it probably won't be around if you guys are watching this later on Sunday. But if you guys are right here in the chat right now, you check my Instagram story, you can see one light pole has hundreds of bugs just flying all around it. Those are grasshoppers. They're everywhere. If you look down at the bottom of that screen, there's hundreds touching the wall, climbing up the wall. And if you look down even more, there's hundreds of dead ones all over the place. And that's every single light pole. So in Las Vegas, I don't know, there's 9 billion light poles. Each one of them has hundreds of grasshoppers. And then you look down, there's hundreds more. Lily was scared to get out the car. So we had to drive down and park somewhere where they didn't have those light poles. And let's read about it. It's pretty crazy. I want to play you guys a video, but who cares? It's really not. You can imagine it, right? Okay, there have been an unusually high amount of grasshoppers around the valley. Many Las Vegas Valley residents have reached out on social media about the winged insect invasion, which begs the question, why is the valley seeing so many of them? It's typical for swarms to appear late July through early August. However, the wet winter combined with the unusually cool spring has made a perfect recipe for the influx. Despite their name, grasshoppers can and do eat meat. Oh, I'm scared. But they don't hunt mammals. Grasshoppers don't typically bite, but may if held too tightly or if it feels threatened. If you do get bitten, your skin may experience some irritation. Antiseptic is recommended to clear it up. Okay, there's no fucking way. I'm gonna tell you guys about the great grasshopper invasion of Ninja Lifestyle's childhood. I was just a boy, maybe 7 or 8 or 9 years old, maybe even 10, fuck it. And we had one of these invasions here. And I mean, this one's here too, but it was on my street. Right now, if I go outside to my street, not that many grasshoppers. They usually go towards the strip, I guess. But when I was a little boy, just picture 8-year-old me, just happy little me, la 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 la. Dude, I made myself the fucking grasshopper hunter. It was me and like 2 other kids, and that was our job, dude. We would sneak up on a grasshopper and smash the shit out of it. And I had this stick that I had made. It was like one stick, and I drilled like another like, imagine kind of like an axe, but it's not an axe. It's just like kind of like a cross or whatever. And I had this little wood burning kit where I wrote on it in like burned wood, like fucking grasshopper killer or something. So I was in there. I was ready to go. And me, Duke Nukem, fucking 007 style, Juggalo style. Just going out there, just smashing them, sneaking up on them. I had it down to a science. I could sneak up to the side, and if I saw their fucking heads turn, I'd keep going clockwise to where I could get to right that field of view where they can't see me. And then if the grasshopper stick didn't work, oh, don't worry. I had a whip. Oh, yeah. I had 2 weapons. My whip was like a vine, like a broken tree branch, but it was really skinny, like a green, skinny, live branch. So if you whip that shit around, it would go, and dude, it was only about a centimeter, like maybe a centimeter thick. And I could fucking smack these fuckers from, what, maybe 6 feet away. Pow! Grasshopper explodes. Pow! Into a million pieces. Boom! And I remember one day, it's me and my fucking grasshopper killing squad. Just going down there, and this guy was walking his dog, and he's like, you guys killing grasshoppers? And I'm like, yeah, we're killing grasshoppers. He's like, keep it up. There's too many of them. And I was just like, yep. You know what, dude? No need to thank me. It's all in a day's work. It's all in a day's work. You know what? You have a nice day. Enjoy your freedom. And I just went back to work. Goddamn, pulled up my boots, fucking rolled up my sleeves, got back to grasshopper killing. God damn it. I just told Lily this story last night. It either makes me like an incredibly imaginative kid, or it means that I'm like super fucked up, like I'm a horrible serial killing person, right? I don't know. You decide. I feel like I turned out pretty normal. So anyways, back to the bowling story. I finished bowling. I'm angry, whatever. We go to the bar. I'm fucking drowning my sorrows with a couple extra drinks. Boom, boom, boom. Drinking it up. So much so that I realized, oh, snap. Too drunk. Can't get home now. Not able to ride a motor vehicle because that would be against the law. And you know me. The once young grasshopper killer is very, very into following the laws. Okay, this is America, goddammit. I didn't come over here to America to break the law like some type of damn immigrant. You know what I'm saying? So so we have to Uber home or whatever, and then I wake up late to do this podcast, and here I am right now. And guess what? I have no car. So what do? I don't know. Maybe my friend Mevin will pick me up. Maybe he won't. But at the end of the day, I'm going to go ahead and blame the grasshoppers because it is certainly their fault. I want to tell you guys a story about the last time I skated. Today's Friday. The video that came out today was me learning nollie crook shove. I want to tell you guys a little bit about that day. I get to the skate park. I bring my backpack and my little lunchbox filled with ice and water. I roll up to the park. I set everything down, set my phone down, turn my shit on silent because I don't want to be bothered. All I want to do is concentrate on learning this new trick. Nollie, cricket, grind, shove. There's one other kid skating. He's skating back and forth. He's working on cricket grinds. He eventually works on cricket, grind, shove. And then more kids show up, and I look up, and I look around, and everyone's just skateboarding. It's a perfect day. Everyone's working on something. No one's sitting around on their phone. No one's just fucking around. Everyone's skateboarding. Everything's going great. This kid's working on his tray flips. I even played him in a game of skate. Oh, yeah. Yeah, me. This the guy that's too cool for school. I haven't played a game of skate. Had a great time. And looking around, and I just felt really proud, like a proud coach. You know what I mean? I think like imagine if I was a jiu-jitsu coach, or wrestling coach, or basketball coach, and I just walk into like the gym room, and I look around, and everyone's just working on like their drills, and working hard, and sweating, and working on their fucking three-pointers, and I just go, feels good. It feels good. These kids are gonna make it. These kids are gonna make it in life. So everything's going great right there. And then these other little kids show up, like a little slightly younger, right? Maybe like 12, 13-year-old kids. And they're not skating at all. They bring 2 longboards and a scooter. It's I think it's 2 dudes and a chick, or maybe 2 chicks and a dude. And all they're doing is yelling at the other skaters, like trying to be cool. Like they're like, you know, when you're a kid and like what you think you're doing is cool, but in reality you just look stupid. So they're just over there sitting on the curb going like, dude, you're a skater, dude. You'll get it next try, man. Dude, keep working harder, man. You'll get it. Dude, skater power, dude. I'm saying I said skater power. Dude, yeah, man. You fell. Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? Is he okay? Is he okay? I don't know. It's like this little kid thing where like you're yelling for attention and all you and your little friends are giggling, but nothing is actually funny at all. And it made me think about the 2 groups of people. Okay? I don't use the term snowflake very often, but let's just look at the facts here. There's 3 kids over here sweating in the hot sun trying to achieve a trick that they're not able to do. And then you get 3 kids over here sitting on the curb laughing and giggling, making fun of these people while achieving nothing. Now, a month from now, these 3 skateboarder kids are going to have learned 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 20 new skateboarding tricks. So they've set a goal. They've gone through the grinding to achieve the goal, and then the goal was achieved. Versus the people on the curb, they're trying to achieve nothing. They're going to achieve nothing. And they have no talent whatsoever. They have the same talent that a baby would have. Okay? You bring a baby, a newborn baby, what are they good at? Smiling, pointing, and laughing, and then shitting and barfing and shit. You go to a baby and you go, Gucci, Gucci, goo, and they go, hee, 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 hee. It's the exact same as somebody going, you got it, skater kid. Like, neither of you guys can kickflip, okay? The infant baby child can't kickflip. You kids sitting on the fucking curb can't kickflip. Neither of you can achieve anything at all in life, and if you keep doing it, you're never going to be shit. And these are the people that go on to become snowflakes, because I had this weird vision in my head. What if I intervened in the natural thing, like the natural selection of things? What if I would have walked over there and said, you know, you guys aren't shit, right? Like, you know, like no one's laughing at your shitty fucking childish jokes. You're not going to achieve anything. These guys are working on their skating, okay? They're about the same age as you. They're working on cricket grinds. You guys over here laughing and giggling. You have no talent. You'll never achieve anything ever. Like you have the same talent as a baby, which is nothing. No social skills. You can't even tell a good fucking joke. You guys are trash. You can't skate. You brought your skateboards for what? To sit them on the ground? You're trash. You're a trash human being. You know what they'd say? You don't own the skate park, man. What do you fucking know? Fuck you. Fuck. They say fuck wrong. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Kids don't know how to curse, right? It always sounds like so forced, right? Fuck you. And it's like, okay, I'd be a bully then. But I feel I would not have inspired anyone to do anything. So I feel like maybe for the first time in my life, I was the bigger man, and all I did was continue skating, and eventually landed my trick. And I hope that those kids go home tonight, and that night, and they lay in their beds, and they go to sleep, and they go, oh man, like everything I said today actually wasn't that funny. Why do I have a skateboard? Why am I alive? What am I doing? Am I ever going to achieve anything? No. Those kids did, though. That old guy who kept staring at me, he landed his trick. Those other kids, the kid who was trying to do that flippy spinny thing with his skateboard, he landed it. But what did I do? I did nothing. I achieved nothing. I just feel like there's two types of people in life, you know, the ones that are gonna set their goals and work towards them every day, whether it's hot out or whether it's not hot out, and then the ones that are gonna go sit on the curb and laugh at those people. And it turns out later in life, the people laughing are gonna be the ones fucking begging for help. Socially, you know what I mean? In every sense of the word, those are gonna be the beggars later in life. Because we've set a system up to where they get what they want. You know what I mean? So anyways, the evil one says, nothing worth having is easy to get. Couldn't say it better myself. Now, that being said, one of the kids had a swastika on his skateboard. Now, I thought about this a little bit on the ride home, and the kid was cool. He was skating well. He was trying hard. And I thought to myself, that's weird. I didn't read the whole thing. Maybe it said, I hate, and then had a swastika, or maybe it said, all swastikas must die. But I saw a fucking swastika on the kid's board. I should have read the rest of it to see what it was about. But I thought to myself, you know what? I don't care. This kid's gonna be hateful, or whatever he does. We have freedom of speech here. Let this kid do whatever. And you guys know my stance on that. My thing is, you know what? Do whatever you want. And if you have some hateful shit going on, or if you want to put yourself out there like that, do what you want. But what do I always say? Don't be surprised. So if something fucked happens, don't be surprised. If a little Mexican kid or black kid would have walked up and beat that kid's ass, I would have just sat there and drank my water and fixed my camera and just been like, hey, I'm not surprised. You shouldn't be surprised. I'm not here to save anybody. I'm not here to fucking change the natural order of things. Don't be surprised. You have the swastika, you might get beat up. That being said, I respect the freedom to have a swastika on your skateboard. You wanna be racist? Good. This is America. You can do whatever you want. Who am I to say that that's terrible? Can you imagine if there was just like I don't know, people who hated white people? I don't know. I'm trying to think of something I am. Skateboarders. What if scooter riders came up and they're like, I don't like you because you're a skateboarder? I'd be like, motherfucker, I have the freedom to skate all the fuck I want, man. You want to beat me up over that? Good luck. I think that's a great situation to be in, because if you think you're right, or if you want to stand by the shit that you want to stand by, you're allowed to. But what do I always say? Don't be surprised. Guy just says, I know there's a South Asian symbol from Hinduism. I think it's a backward swastika, if I remember correctly. Now, again, my don't be surprised slogan also applies there. You probably should not be surprised if you cannot explain that story in the allotted amount of time that it takes a person to walk up to you and blindly punch you. So just don't be surprised. So yeah, I thought I would bring that up because it was something that really took me off guard. You're in a super public skate park, just fucking swaziing it out. Anyways, whatever. Let's go back to the news. Oops, this is the news. This is a great American hero. Speaking of freedom, woman arrested after pouring alcohol into mouth of Taco Bell worker at drive-thru. Okay, I didn't read this yet. I can't wait to read it. An Oregon woman was arrested after she pulled up to a Taco Bell drive-thru and poured Hennessy into the mouth of an employee. Now, before I read this, I want to explain to you guys that the way gravity works, it's going to be difficult, especially in a drive-thru scenario. It's going to be difficult to pour alcohol, especially a semi-expensive alcohol like Hennessy, into the mouth of an unwilling person. Right? It's kind of hard to do. You either have to open your mouth and then again be above them. It's a two-step process. Takes 2 to tango. Takes 3 to salsa. Takes 4 to put Hennessy in a Taco Bell drive-thru employee's mouth. So there's got to be, where's the missing link? I'm just saying that this is probably going to be a situation where both people were willing to be a part of this alleged crime. Okay. Eliana Aguilar apparently didn't notice the Washington County Sheriff Sergeant behind her in line when she reached through the drive-thru window and gave the worker a swig of alcohol. Okay. I should have read that before I went on my whole tangent. The sergeant immediately followed Aguilar out of the parking lot and pulled her over. The Oregonian reported. Who would use the word Oregonian? They're trying to say they're from Oregon. The Oregonian. What kind of reporting is this? Oregonian. Oregonian? Oh, I hate you. 2 passengers were also in the vehicle. Aguilar was booked into the county jail on suspicion of driving under the influence of intoxicants. The sheriff's office said she had a blood alcohol content of 0.12, which is well over the legal limit here, so I would imagine it's well over the legal limit there. The sheriff's office called it the weirdest DUI arrest of the weekend. Deputies talked to the Taco Bell worker following the incident. Wait a minute! It's not against the law to cook tacos and drink Hennessy, goddammit. I thought this was America. I thought that was America taking our job. He said most of the alcohol spilled on him, and he didn't consume any of the Hennessy. You know what? He's just trying to be cool because he don't want to lose this nice job he just got. He just got this job, Taco Bell. Didn't we just talk about Del Taco last week about how easy it must be to be a fucking Taco Bell worker? Guess what? Maybe the reason that the cheese is always on the right side and the one morsel of meat's always to the left and there's just one fucking flick of lettuce, maybe the reason for that is because all the workers are busy fucking spilling Hennessy on themselves. Look at this guy. Can't even drink alcohol right, yet we expect him to be able to construct a taco, one of the most complicated foods ever. So complicated, in fact, that all you do is drop 3 ingredients and then fold. We expect him to be able to handle this? No! Raise minimum wage for these brave heroes. Jesus Christ. Body of grocery store worker who disappeared 10 years ago was found behind a store's cooler. Now, I read this first on Vice. This is crazy that a person can die in a grocery store. Think about what aisle do you think he was in? You think his dead body, like pieces of his dead body, were being fanned into a refrigerator and then just being circulated throughout your Hot Pockets and your fucking taquitos and your little cheese sticks and your little fucking breaded chickens that you put in the oven and your fucking Pop-Tarts? You think just dead body air is just being blown onto all of your frozen foods? Workers removing shelves and coolers from a former supermarket discovered a body behind one of them 10 years later. So I've smelled a dead bunny rabbit, okay, like a dead rotting animal. I've smelled plenty of dead rotting animals here, and if I smelled that in a grocery store, I think my first thought would be, okay, first off, where's Larry? Because that fucker stinks. Second off, there's a dead body in here. Shit. The remains were recently identified as those of Larry Ely Murillo Moncada, a former employee who had been reporting missing November 28, 2009. Investigators used his parents' DNA to confirm the identity, and the clothes matched the description of the attire he was wearing when he was reported missing. The parents reported their son missing after he became upset and ran out of their home. They told police at the time he was acting irrationally, possibly because of medication he was taking. Officers contacted family members, other law enforcement agencies, nearby detention centers, and even the immigration, whatever. Okay, they received no information. Okay, anyways. They now believe that he went to the supermarket and climbed on top of the coolers. The space was used as storage for merchandise. Sometimes they would go back there to hide when they wanted to take an unofficial break. I gotta see a picture of these fucking coolers, because what I'm picturing is the tall stand-up coolers. And this makes me think of, what is that movie where they all work at like Lowe's or Home Depot and they built like a fort inside the fucking loft or whatever? He is thought to have fallen into an 18-inch gap between the back of the cooler and a wall where he became trapped. Noise from the cooler's compressors may have concealed any attempts to call for help. Maybe. Maybe. First off, sure, they're going to be loud compressors. I don't know if the compressors are on all day long. Second off, it's probably hot as fuck back there. So in 10 years, he's just getting hot air blown on him. Because if it's a big compressor, it's got to blow out fucking hot air. Right? Is that science or what? Can somebody back me up here? Anything that makes something really cold probably blows out hot air. I'm not saying that because, like, it has to be a balance between hot and cold. I'm just saying, if you go behind or under a fridge, it's going to be hot. If you go behind a cooler, it's going to be hot. I'm just saying, hot. It was hot for that guy. So I'm just saying he was in a warm, shitty, hot environment for 10 straight years. No wonder they had to use DNA. He probably just became just a puddle. He's probably just a puddle of remains. Oh, it's gross. But also, I'm wondering how you get back there. What were you doing? He's trying to get the last Hot Pocket. He was mad at his mom. He needed that last Hot Pocket. This was back when they made like cheddar and cheese Hot Pockets and like spinach ones. Now everything's pizza. Every Hot Pocket is a type of pizza. Pepperoni pizza, 3 cheese pizza, 3 meat lovers pizza. Oh, I have not eaten today. I'm fucking starving. I'm not going to eat pizza though. I'm trying to get skinny. You guys seen how fat I've been getting lately? Look at my fat face. I watched a video of me like advertising a product. I don't remember what it was. Maybe it was like a grip tape or... Actually, no. It was a shoe. Like a shoe giveaway. DVS or something. I had a skinny, normal-looking face. Now I'm just like a fat fucking snowman. Oh, man. Evil One says, and now there's a policy in grocery stores across the country requiring spaces like that to be checked frequently. Can I tell you guys a story about Tex? My friend Tex. Maybe I've told this story before. I used to work at a skate shop called Industrial. And inside the little employee area, there's a bathroom, and that was also where we stocked all the shoes. So you go back there, can I get a size 7? Sure, I'll check and see if we have it. You go in there, you look, you find the shoe, you look up, we put them in order. But above the bathroom was this little space, maybe 4 or 5 feet of space. And what you would do with that space, you'd climb up on a ladder, and if you had a pair of shoes that you wanted to hide because you wanted to buy it maybe at the end of the week, but you didn't want it to get sold to a customer, you'd stash it up there. Or maybe if you wanted to steal something, you'd stash it up there, wait for everyone to leave, go up there, grab it, and then try to walk out with it or whatever. That was just the spot, the hidden spot. Everyone knew about the hidden spot, but it was one of those things where it's like, yeah, fucking, you want to keep that shit, put it in the spot up there, whatever. So anyways, one day Tex got up on that spot, and usually I would just lean over and pick the shit up. You know, lean over, pick up the pair of shoes, go cash out, buy my new shoes, whatever. Lean over. So I guess Tex, this is all above a bathroom, like a bathroom is here, and then there's a roof of the bathroom, and then there's the roof of the building above that. Am I painting the right picture here? Is this confusing to anybody? Anyways, Tex got over on that bitch, and the fucking whole ceiling collapsed. Boom! He just comes falling through the ceiling. Brah! I wasn't there, but I saw the damage. Falls through the ceiling, fucking breaks the toilet, fucking cuts his arm open. Big laceration across his arm. I don't know what cut it, probably something in the ceiling or whatever. But can you imagine? Just seeing Tex, you see him 1 second, and then you look back, because what's funny about it, I pray that somebody got this angle. When you're in the middle of the skate shop and you look back, if the back door is open, you can see into the open bathroom. So if I can imagine just somebody looking back like, yeah, I'll go see if we have a size 8, and then just seeing this fucking black dude with dreads just fall through the ceiling, boom, just dust flying everywhere, little pieces of drywall, poof, poof. Gets up bleeding, dude. That's the fucking. They'd be like, "What the fuck is going on? What are y'all doing in the skate shop? What is this?" Speaking of that, Tex got bit by a dog the other day on the leg, and he actually got bit harder than I thought. But I started laughing. I don't know why. It's my close friends, because I grew up with Tex. It's all my close friends. Kevin is one of them. Striped shirt samurai in the chat right here. There's a certain group of friends where if they get pretty hurt but not super hurt, there's no like, are you okay? It's just immediate laughter. I'm sure you guys have that same type of relationship with all your close friends. If you get hurt, there's no like, oh shit, are you okay? It's just like, bitch. I watched Kevin try to kill himself off a handrail the other day. Smashed his fucking ribs and side, knee, fucking slammed on the ground. I'm just like, dude, I'm not stopping filming. This is hilarious. Fuck you. You know, as long as nothing's broken, I'm laughing. So yeah, anyways, Tex got bit by a dog the other day and it made me laugh. Oh, shit. Okay, anyways, last story of the day. Raising Cane's. Now, can I explain to you guys, the only reason I clicked this is because I want to explain to you guys how shitty Raising Cane's is. And I can't stand anyone who says Raising Cane's is good. Okay? Because they look at what they have. They give you, here's a photo. You know when the news can't make food look good? If they can't make the food look good, it's not good food. You get these soft, fucking noodly ass French fries. They give you a piece of bread like it's the fucking Holocaust, and then maybe a couple strips of fried chicken. Okay, cool. Why? You know what? Keep your shitty French fries. I don't need the bread, okay? You can get a whole fucking loaf of bread for the amount of they charge you for one piece of bread. Who wants bread? Jesus Christ. And then they go, oh no, dude, it's all about the sauce. It's all about the fucking... The sauce is trash too. The whole thing is trash. You overpay for it. Chicken is the most abundant resource on the planet. That may not be true, but you could go buy, you could make this meal. It would cost you 58 cents. Yeah, you're gonna go to Raising Cane's, you're gonna spend $6.92 on this meal. Oh, but the sauce. Oh, the sauce. All their sauces are just other sauces mixed together. You fucking idiots. Whatever it is, like they started off with 4 sauces. They did the math, like, oh well, if we mix every one of these sauces, we can come up with like 22 different sauces. That's just math. Yeah. If you wanna mix ketchup and mayonnaise and call it fucking matchup, then yeah, go have fun at Raising shitty fucking Cane's. Disgusting, trash. And then they have places like In-N-Out, where they give you nice, crispy, salted fries. You see them pound out the patties right there, fresh, never frozen. You see them cut the French fries out of a potato. What is this wavy bullshit? Wavy, shitty, fucking soft, soggy ass. You know what? You don't want to know how you know when a fry is good? If when you hold it up, it does this. You get one of these Raising Cane's fucking limpy, fucking shrimp noodle dick having shitty French fries. You gotta pay for that shit? I wouldn't feed that to a bum, because it would probably kill the bum. And you guys pay for this shit. Gross. Terrible. Raising Cane's. It's giving away free chicken. It has to. No one wants to eat this trash. They don't bread it right anyways. Caniacs rejoice. Raising Cane's is where the bird is the word. Oh, I'm done. I'm not reading this fucking trash. What bird is the word? Fuck you. Shitty food for shitty people. Have fun eating Raising Cane's, you trash human beings. Trainwreck says In-N-Out is way better. I'll agree. I miss it. Now, I'm one of those guys who says In-N-Out's great. I eat In-N-Out maybe once a week because it's delicious. It's affordable. You can see them cooking it. They serve it with a smile. The tables are always clean. Okay? There's never, like, every In-N-Out you get looks the same. Okay? There's no fucking high school dropout creating it just by fucking throwing shit together. Like, throw some meat at the wall and then fucking grab some cheese off my foot and throw it together and try to fold it. Can't fold a taco right. Shitty fucking Del Taco retards. Oh, man. But, you know what? When I say In-N-Out's good, it makes people want to hate. Because you can't say something's good without some haters, right? So you say, yeah, I like In-N-Out. It's really good. And then somebody comes and they go, oh, I ate it. You said it was the greatest meal on earth. And I go, no, I didn't. I just said it was good. It's good food. No, overhyped. 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 You said it was God's gift to America. You said it would change my life. You said that my vision would become blurry and all the colors would become saturated and I would hear this noise going, wah, 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 wah. No, I didn't say that. I just said it's a good meal. It's a good meal for an affordable price. No, you said it was the greatest, most amazing taste bud experience of all time. Overhyped, lame food. This guy loves In-N-Out. Oh, he loves it. Oh, no, I just said it was good food. That's what haters do. Okay, you say it's good food. They take your shit out of context. They try to twist your words around to make it seem like you said something more hyped than you did. I hate when people say it's overhyped. In-N-Out's overhyped. No one's hyping it. They're just saying it's good. It's good food. That's it. It's good food. There's no one who's ever eaten In-N-Out and went, ugh, gross. Gross. It's disgusting. No one on earth. It never happened. Okay, that place is owned by Mormons. God would electrocute anyone if they lied in the face of our Savior like that. I'm telling you guys, dude, everyone who hates on In-N-Out is just a fucking hater, dude. And then they talk about Whataburger. Yeah, Whataburger. God, that's hilarious. Whataburger is just like a better Burger King. The only reason Texas people like Whataburger is it's the only place brave enough to fucking stay open late. That's the only reason they like it. I guarantee you, if they put it In-N-Out next to a Whataburger would fucking, it'd be out of business. It'd be boarded up. It'd say no trespassing within 2 weeks. Everyone would change their fucking minds. Or, you know what they would do if they put an In-N-Out next to a Whataburger? Whataburger is this shitty chain of burgers in Texas. You know what they would do? They would make Whataburger closed during whenever In-N-Out's open. Because it would just be a ghost town in there. You'd walk in there and you'd see one single tumbleweed roll across the ground. There'd be no people. Every employee would be over fucking looking at In-N-Out, looking in the windows, fucking salivating at the delicious patties. That's what it would be. And then after In-N-Out closed, everyone would scurry to Whataburger and like they'd be like, oh, we're open now, right? Like now that place is closed, we're open. Like, that's the only reason you come here anyways, right? Because it's open late, right? Am I right? Am I right? Am I right? Hell no. You know what's funny about Whataburger too? And Texas, they have what is that? They have Chick-fil-A. How is Whataburger in business anyway? Chick-fil-A's pretty bomb. Chick-fil-A's pretty good, man. I'm telling y'all. Anyways, enough about the food. That's all I have for the podcast today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you're watching live, there will be a short after show where I'm going to play a little bit of video games. But after that, I got to figure out a way to get to my car because my car was left at the bar because I was not able to drive. I mean, I was able to, but I made the decision not to drive. If you guys are out drinking tonight, try not to drive. Don't do it. You saw what happened to this other chick. She's out there pouring Hennessy on each other. You never know what could happen. So try to be safe. Have a safe, happy Friday or Sunday or Monday or whatever day it is when you guys watch this. And I appreciate you guys for tuning in on the podcast. I greatly appreciate you guys. I don't know how to say it any other way. It sounds insincere the more I say it. But it'd be a pretty shitty podcast if you guys weren't here to help me enjoy rambling, sometimes at my own expense. Anyways, please tell a friend about the podcast if you enjoyed it. Make sure to hit that follow or subscribe or whatever. Follow me on Facebook tomorrow. If you're watching this live on Friday, tomorrow, definitely watch Ninja Review. It's going to be a funny one. So funny, in fact, that I broke character and broke down laughing in the episode because one kid's style was so fucking horrible that it made me laugh. Follow me on all social media. If you tuned in late, don't worry. This podcast will come out on Sunday on iTunes, Podbean, and YouTube. And I love all you guys. So let's play that motherfucking intro. God damn it, motherfucker, what? But really, I think Taco Bell could make a better burger than Whataburger's shitty fucking terrible place. Awful.